Good afternoon, students. Uh, last class we have discussed about the signal flow graphic method. In the signal flow graphic method, the control system components that are graphically represented. That means the input and outputs are graphically represented using some uh, properties. Okay. Already we have discussed about different properties that belongs to signal flow graph and different terms that are used for signal flow graph. And the signal flow graph it was invented by the scientist S.J. Mason, and the transfer function is calculated with the Mason-Gaines formula. Now we are going to solve the one example problem. First, the problem it is given as find the overall transfer function of the system whose signal flow graph is shown in figure 1. In this figure, we have 8 nodes. The 8 nodes it is connected directly and with having the forward path gain, and some of the nodes having the feedback with the feedback gain also. So when we are going to solution, first we have to find the number of forward paths. Okay. By looking out the given diagram, we can finalize that there are 2 forward paths. Okay. So we have to consider the forward path 1 and forward path 2. And the gain of forward path 1 is it is P1, and the gain of the forward path P2 is it is P2. First we have to draw the first forward path, the connection between the direct nodes of 1 to 8. In between these 8 nodes, here we have the forward path gains between 2 to 3 it is G1, and 3 to 4 it is G2, and 4 to 5 it is G3, 5 to 6 it is G4, and 6 to 7 it is G5. Totally remaining nodes are having the gain of it is 1. Therefore the gain of the first forward path P1 is equal to G1, G2, G3 into G4 into G5. Next we have to draw the second forward path. Here the forward path nodes are 1 to 2. After that 2 it is directly connected to 5 with having the gain of G6, and 5 to 6 having the gain of G4, and 6 to 7 having the gain of G5, and 7 to 8 is it is 1. Now we have to write the gain of forward path 2, it is P2. Therefore here we have 3 gain values, G4 into G5 into G6. Next, in the second step we have to find the individual loop gain. Individual loop means the nodes that is the node that is enclosed. Okay, the nodes is the different nodes we have in the forward path. The enclosed loop it is called as a individual loop. From the given diagram we can conclude that 3 individuals that we are having. The nodes are 3 to 4, and again 4 to 3 we have a feedback. After that 3 to 4 the second loop, feedback loop, individual loop having nodes 3 to 4, 4 to 5, from 5 to 3 one more loop, and 6 to 7, 7 to 6 we are having the one more individual loop. So totally we are having the 3 individual loops. The gain of the individual loops are P11 and P21 and P31. P11 it is belongs to the first individual loop. The gains are it is multiplied. Here we have the feedback gain as minus H1. Therefore the gain is for P11 is equal to minus G2 into H1. For the loop 2 the gain it is P21 is equal to G2 G3 into minus H2. For the individual loop 3 the gain is P31 is equal to minus H3 of G5. Next we have to find out the gain product of the two non-touching loop. Two non-touching loop means by comparing these individual loops first with the third, the node values are here we have 3, 4, and here we have 6 and 7. Therefore the loops doesn't have any combination of touching with the other nodes. Okay. So totally we are having the different nodes here also, here also. So by comparing these two individual loops, the combination of two loops, the gain product it is P12 is equal to P11 of the individual loop and P31 of the individual loop by multiplying minus G2 into H1 and minus G5 into H3. The gain obtained for the first combination of loop it is G2, G5, H1, H3. Again we have one more combination of non-touching loop, and that is here also we are having the nodes 3, 4, 5. Here it is 3, 6 and 7. So totally different with nodes with the two individual loops are we are having. Therefore, again one more combination of two non-touching loop. For the non-touching loop, the gain it is P22 is equal to individual loop gain of P21 into P31 is equal to the product of the first loop gain it is minus H2 G2 G3, and product of the second loop gain it is minus H3 into G5 by multiplying G2 G3 G5 into H2 H3. Next we have to find out the del and del k value. Del means from the Mason's gain formula it is 1 minus addition of the sum of the individual loop gain plus combination of two non-touching loop gain plus. So by putting the value of the different gains, finally we are obtaining del is equal to 1 plus G2 H1 plus G2 G3 into H2 plus G5 into H3 plus G2 G5 H1 H3 plus G2 G3 G5 into H2 H3. Del 1 means totally from the problem we have two forward paths. Okay, so that we have to find out the del 1 and del 2. Del 1 means 1 minus sum of the again individual loop that is connected to the other non-touching loop that is connected with the first forward path. So since there is no graph which is non-touching with the first forward path, therefore del 1 is 1. For the second forward path, we have one non-touching loop that is P11. P11 here it is non-touched with the second forward path. Therefore 1 minus P11 is equal to 1 minus of minus G2 into H1. The obtained equation is 1 plus G2 into H1. Finally, from the Mason's gain formula, the T it is calculated. That means the transfer function output of the Laplace transform of the output deriving Laplace transform of the input is equal to 1 by del into summation k pk del k. We know that the number of forward paths were given the problem is k is equal to 2. Therefore, it is obtained as 1 by del by p1 del 1 plus p2 del 2. By putting all these values, finally obtain the transfer function as g2 g4 g5 into g1 g3 plus g6 divided by g2 into g6 divided into h1 whole divided by 1 plus h2 into g2 into h1 plus g2 g3 into h2 plus g5 h3 plus g2 g5 h1 h3 plus g2 g3 g5 h2 h3. This is the one of the example for signal flow graphic method. In the next class we will discuss we will solve one more problem. Thank you, students.